So this doesn't have anything to do with people that are already living there, that if their lot is developed per se, they're living on it, this does not affect them?
For the most part, no. If they don't make any changes to their property, if they don't develop their property, they just go on and do what they've always done.
In other words, they have a residence on it.
Yes.
And there's no restriction being put on their use of any of their property. Is that right?
Not unless they change something on their property. And then, not necessarily, even then.
I'm confused. I only came to one other meeting, and it seemed to me that people were saying that in addition to what the Arkansas watershed already has, that another so many feet between that and the lake and their home, they could mow it twice a year, but they weren't allowed to use it. Is that not accurate?
30 seconds.
No, ma'am, not necessarily. They can use their land just like they already have. If they wanted to bale hay, they bale hay. The only thing is if they were to change or redevelop their property or sell it and it was developed, then they might be required to do a streamside buffer. But otherwise, they just do what they've always done. They can manage timber on it, farm, or whatever it is they do.
Well, for people that have smaller lots, they will not be losing the use of any of their property?
Ms. Silverman, excuse me, your 3 minutes has
Well, I'm not
expired.
really making a presentation. I'm just asking questions. And
We're having to limit everybody to 3 minutes, and I would prefer that we go ahead and move on at this point, and I believe that everyone else would. We appreciate your comments very much.
I don't know much more now than I knew when I sat down. I'd really like to know the answers to the questions. How would
All right.
I mean, if you
Maybe,
know the answers, then that's fine. But so far nobody's been able to answer these questions to my satisfaction, a lot of the people's satisfaction.
Like, you know, at this point, your time's up, and maybe someone will make a comment that'll bring out the information that you're looking for.
I don't think most of the people agree with you.
No, they don't.
Thank you.
Didn't want the presentation either.
My understanding of the purpose of the public hearing is to receive comments on the proposed regulation. I would suggest that people who have questions go ahead and put them in writing today or later and submit them to the staff and the board for
Is this not the last meeting of this kind on this issue?
I don't know.
We don't know at this moment.
But the staff is better prepared to answer the questions in some detail rather than
Well, how will you make your decision of whether you're going to recommend this or not if you don't know the answers?
Good question. Yeah. Good question. Very
Sincere question. I'm not trying to stump the panel, so
No,
to speak.
and I don't
We're trying not to be stumped.
Too late.
These are serious questions, and people don't know the answers.
Yes,
and if
ma'am.
you don't know the answers, then nobody can vote on this.
Well, again, as the board member has asked, if you put these questions in writing and submit them to the staff,
But all these people
then
are here
they
today to
will
comment.
be able to come up with some answers and give us, the board members, the answers.
But aren't you going to vote on this today? You're not going to vote? Is that what
We
you're
don't
saying?
know at this moment. We haven't made that decision yet.
Why? If you came to vote on it today, then you would be here to vote on it today.
I understand that this is a public hearing, right? And we are here for public comment. And that's what we're...
Okay, I have one last question, if I may ask you. Are you all familiar with the Arkansas Constitution on private property? Yes or no? I'd like to know from each of you how well informed you are about property rights law and the Arkansas Constitution.
Thank you for your question.
I'd like an answer, and these people would like an answer.
And we'll address that, all right? Thank you.
Today,
Soon.
Before you vote.
at this meeting.
I will address it soon. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for your questions, ma'am. We appreciate you.
Yes.